Hello and good morning, everyone. Hope you all are fit and healthy. This virus is on a peak now and it is increasing day by day. I know everything has gone back to normal almost as it was before, but we have to take care of ourselves and we have to take all necessary precautions. When you go out, carry a sanitizer with you, wear your mask, and I know we all carry the sanitizers and everyone must be giving you all these instructions, but carrying a sanitizer is not everything. You have to use it. Me myself is guilty of it, that I carry the sanitizer with me, and when I touch here and there all the stuff, but I forget to use the sanitizer, so it's kept in my pocket, and when I come home and I remove it, I did not use it at all. So please, if you are carrying your sanitizers, take all precautions, use it, wear your mask. The mask is not for your chin, it is for your nose and your mouth. I see people driving, or they're riding their bike, or just walking, they're wearing the mask. Everyone is wearing the mask, but on the chin, and not on the nose and the mouth where it is required. So please do wear it on a proper place, on your nose and your mouth. And now coming back to the subject, we have almost covered the second chapter. We've done with the question answer discussion, we've done with the keywords, we've put the keywords into sentences, and also we've done the keywords into sentences, and we've put them into the question and answers. Please do read the newspapers and the dictionary so that you will learn new words every day. Coming back to the subject, we are on the last part of the second chapter, on the grammar part. And the grammar part that we are going to do is very interesting but very simple. We've already done it in our school days, so I'll be very quick with it and finish it very fast, and I will not prolong my lecture. Prolong is the word that I used and we learned in the previous session, so I'm applying it in my speech so that you all can apply in your communication skills. So coming back here, the new topic of grammar that we are going to do is prefix and suffix. You must have already heard the words. Together they're known as affixes. I'm sharing the screen for you all to see what are we going to learn today. So prefix and suffixes, together they're known as affixes. And prefix and suffixes are required mostly in the word formation. To form a word, we need two processes. We have to undergo these two processes if you want to form your word. So the first one is affixation. Now here, affixation itself tells you, the word itself tells you what is the meaning of it. Affixation, that means affixes. You have to fix the affixes. What do you mean by affixes? I just said prefixes and suffixes together are known as affixes. So you need to fix the affixes. That means you need to fix the prefix and suffixes somewhere to the word so that you form a word. Now the second process is compounding. Compounding is also a grammatical word, a topic of grammar known as, what do you mean by compounding? That means you need to join two words or two sentences together. Compound is something what is the joining between two things. So joining the words, that means, for example, goodbye. These two words itself shows the meaning of it. Good is actually a word with a meaning. That means you're good at something, or a person is good. And bye is simply you're saying bye to someone. Both the words have meaning and you're joining them together. So that is known as compounding. Now, compounding the sentences, that means to join the two sentences. One sentence can be, bye or hi, I'm going for a movie. And the other can be, I will also have popcorns and burger. That all is not actually available right now. I mean, they are available, but it is not possible to go for a movie in a theater, have popcorns and burgers and everything. It's not actually there that you can do now. But yes, maybe ahead, after this virus is gone, yes, you all will be able to do all these stuff again. But for now, take proper precautions. Coming back here, that means, well, the first sentence was that I'm going for a movie tonight, and the second sentence was that I'm going to eat popcorns and burger. So if you join the two sentences, I'm going for a movie tonight and I'll be having popcorn and burger together. See, so both the sentences are joined together. So these sentences are known as compound sentences, or when the words are joined together, they are known as compound words. But we will not be doing compounding now. We will be doing affixation. That means where will we put the prefixes and suffixes. And what do you mean by prefix and suffix? So prefix and suffix are sets of letters that are added to the beginning or to the end of another word. They're not the word, means they're not actual words, they are letters. They're not proper words that you can put it into a sentence. So there are few letters that are added at the beginning of the word or they're added at the end of the word to make the word meaningful. Now prefixes are added to the beginning of the word to make a new word with a different meaning. So here when you add a prefix to the word, you actually change the meaning, or you can say the meaning is opposite. You make the opposite of the word. So unhappy. So the prefix is un over here that you added to the word happy. So happy becomes the main word, that is the root word, and you added the prefix un to it, so you made it unhappy. Or the word legal, so you add ill to it and you make it illegal. And same goes with possible. You add im to it and you make it impossible. So here, these are prefixes that you actually need to add in the beginning of the words to make a proper word with a proper meaning. And actually, if you see, it is just the opposite, happy and unhappy. Happy means where you are very cheerful or happy and joyful, and unhappy is some just the opposite, that you're sad and you're not happy about something. So just adding two letters to the word, to the root word, will just make the word opposite meaning, and the meaning of the word will just go opposite. So happy will become unhappy. Un is the prefix here. Again, I'm saying prefix is a word that is added at the beginning of the word. Multicultural. Multi means multiple cultural things going on. So multicultural is, multi is the prefix and the root word is cultural. So multi is added to cultural and it together makes a prefix word. What are suffixes? They are added to the end of the main word. So prefix is added to the beginning and suffixes are added to the end of the main word. This often changes the word into a different part of speech. So mostly it does not change into opposite words, but it does change into different part of speech. So rest, if you add full to it, it's in the slide, it's an example given in the slide. If you add full at the end of the word, so it becomes restful. So the suffix word is full. Childish. So child is the root word. You've added ish to it. It has become childish. Likeable. So like is the root word. You've added able to it. It is likable. Some suffixes and prefixes are part of a living language, in that people regularly use them to create new words for modern products, concepts, or situations. Now, mostly in our day-to-day lives, we don't even realize that we're using so many prefixes and suffixes when we talk, but we don't realize that we are saying some prefix words. For example, an email. E in the beginning of the word is a prefix, and male is, the meaning of male is actually a letter. So, and E stands for electronics. That means an electronic letter. That means you're giving a letter online by the internet and not by your hand. So E is the prefix, and we say it so many times, right? We say, I want, what is your email ID? What is your email address? I want to give a mail to this person. I want to give an email to her, right? We use it in our day-to-day life, and we don't even realize that we're using a prefix word. That E in that word mail is actually a prefix. And there are many more things like e-book. So you all must be knowing what is an e-book. Is an electronic book. You all don't need to go out and buy the book and study from it. You can simply go on the internet, and the same book that we are referring through practically, you all can read it on the device that you have, that is your laptop, your tab, or your phones. So this book is, I mean, the internet has made it so easy. Actually, technology is a blessing for us, and we should use this blessing very nicely. And this blessing that we've got, if there was no technology right now, we would not be able to talk to each other. During the lockdown, we were not able to move out of the house. We were not allowed to meet anyone, but only because of the technology, we were connecting to the world, and we were connecting to our friends and family, and we can actually talk to people across the globe, and by video calling or calls anyhow. So internet and technology is a blessing to us, and we have to use this blessing very cleverly. So rather than playing video games and wasting your time on the internet, you all can actually download ebooks, and you people will think that you're just having some time pass on the phone, but you are actually learning something new. You can go to the ebooks, the electronic books, and learn from it. Another thing is e-commerce. Here also the letter E is actually a prefix to the word, to the root word commerce. So to the root word commerce, E is added in the front, and that is why it is a prefix. Something that is added to the end will be a suffix. So e-commerce is actually shopping. We have shopping apps and electronic shopping. That means we are shopping on the, we are shopping on the internet. It is helpful to know the meanings of the prefix and suffixes to then understand the meaning of the words. So to actually add the prefix and suffix to some word, you should know the meaning of the prefix and suffix first. So let's move forward. A prefix is a word. I think there was an internet connection problem, so I'm sharing my screen again here. Yes, so a prefix is a group of letters placed before the root of a word. For example, the word unhappy consists of the letter UN, which means not happy. So there are few examples of prefix that I've given, that is D, and the example is decode or decrease. Dis is the prefix added to agree, and it has become disagree or disappear. Then exhale, explosion. X is the word added to hail, and it has become exhale. Illegal. Ill is the letter added to legal, and it has become illegal or illogical. Im is the prefix added to possible, that has become impossible, improper, non-fiction or nonsense. Nonsense, that means that you are not making sense. So the root word is sense, and you've added non to it, and it has become nonsense. There are many more words on the slide. I have taken randomly few words and explained you all. You all can pause the video and go through the other words as well. Now, what is suffixes? Suffixes is added at the end of the root word. Prefixes is added at the beginning. It's very simple. Here we have the examples of suffixes. Also, we have the meaning and the example. So the first one is able. Able means to have the capacity to do something or the quality of something. You are able to do this work. That means you are capable and you have the quality to do this work. Comfortable. So to the word comfort, you've added able and you've made it comfortable. Or you can say that is comparative. Er is added to comparative words. That means where you are comparing two things. That is, this glass is bigger than that glass, bigger. So er is added at the end of the letter or the word to make a comparison between two things. So mostly er is added at that time. est is added when you have to show superlative degree. You don't need to compare between two things. It is the best you have. So superlative, the strongest. So est is added where there is superlative degree, strongest and biggest. So these are the two words that I have put. There are many more. Or full, that means full of. Beautiful, that means the girl was beautiful, filled with beauty. She was full of beauty. That's a full. Beauty, full. Beauty is the root word. You've added full to it and it has become beautiful. There are many more words in order over here. You all can read each and every word, and I've explained few of them. There is ing, then less, ness, kindness. Lee will be cleverly or clearly. Less, friendless, tiredless. Many words are there. So you all can go through these words and you all can go through the internet and find more prefix and suffix word. Main thing to remember is that these lists of prefix and suffix are not covered. This means that everything is not covered in this. There are many more prefix and suffix words that do exist. So I don't want you all to think that, oh, ma'am has given this list, that means we just need to memorize these many words and we are done with prefix and suffix. No, it's not like that. There are many more prefix and suffix. You can go to the internet and learn, sorry, do not learn, but go through the words, go through the prefixes added or the suffixes added. These are not only the prefix and suffix. You don't need to actually memorize from the internet or learn, because there are many. You all can actually play with the word and try to add, like for any root word you can add un or im, non, anything to it. If it makes meaning or sense to the word, so that means you have created a word. So in the starting of the session I said that you are actually you have to form a word, right? So you have to play with the words and see what words you can come up with, some new words you can come up with. So you can make your own prefixes and suffixes. The main key thing is that you have to make sense from the word. So here it was a very small topic, and it was a very small topic and very easy topic. So I did not take very long to cover this topic. I hope you all understood this and you all are understanding all my videos. Go through all the videos that I've taken. We have almost covered the second chapter, and the grammar part was also done today. It was a very easy one. That's why we've all also done it in schools before, prefix and suffixes. This was just a revision of it. And do not memorize. Again, I'm saying do not memorize, but do try to learn your own things. Also on page number sorry, I'll just take out the page number. Yes, it is 1.16 page number. So here you all have a small assessment down here of prefix and suffixes. You all can do that assignment, and it's very small and easy. So if you all want something very challenging, you all can also go to the internet and download some assignments on prefix and suffixes that will help you all to increase your knowledge, and it will become very easy. For the starting, you'll just need little bit of knowledge of prefix and suffix, but later on, I just told you, you can play up with the words and get up your own prefix and suffix words. It's just that the word has to make sense, nothing else. So let's end this session, and please take care of yourselves and learn something new every day. That will make you a better person, a better learner. Take care, stay safe, stay home. Bye bye.